Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Viewfinder. Last time we left off we were here in Sihi Leong's place, and I do think I missed a Mahjong tile. The only problem is I have no idea where it's at. I have 6, I believe there's 7 levels. I didn't get an achievement, so that's what makes me think that I probably missed it somewhere. I can't quite tell just looking at these, like, based off of looking at those, it doesn't seem like it has a "you found the thing" logo. Like, they all just have a yellow check mark. So I can't really tell where I'm missing it. So that's a bit unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it's one of the later ones, but whatever. It doesn't seem like we really get much for it. I just get achievements, basically, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I just like trying to find them all, so let's just go ahead and get to the next area, why don't we? This should be Mirren's hub, right? Yep. So let's go.
Mirren's workspace awaits. She's rather special. The one who started all of this, with good intentions no less. She even made me, and for that I will always be thankful. Even though she... well, she really loved this place.
Even though she what? Oh my god, you vanished out of existence. Bye-bye, I guess. Alright. Mirren's... ooh, it's rainy. Ooh, I like rain. Hit me with that. It's an observatory.
It's different, isn't it? Mirren was passionate about her studies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, looks pretty cool in here. I like the observatory look. And that being your, like, building is quite cool. So, what do we have over here? Just a little setup to look at the stars, it looks like. Alrighty, I'm down with that. Alright, Mirren, it seems like you have less levels than Sihi Leong had, so... and we are on ASCII. Good. And you're the math person specifically, yeah. I remember them mentioning that earlier.
I'm rather fond of this structure. It makes me feel tall.
That's all you can come up with?
Higher and higher we go.
Yeah, I would love living in a place like this. This would be super, super cool. Personally. I think so, at least. Alright. Nothing there, nothing there. Just want to look around a little bit. Okay. Well, this could be a very quick series of levels. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start. Since there's only 17, I believe Sihi Leong had like, what, 22 levels? Or something like that? And we actually have the the camera, which is cool.
I've been staring at the wall for hours. It's quite beautiful in the way that it imposes upon the sky. If you know where to look, you can already see that there will come a day when the blue skies we take for granted are gone, replaced by some other darker color. I know it in my heart of hearts. But there's something hopeful about that purple. At the very least, it's not red.
Okay, so we're going to be collecting planets for you. That makes sense. You seem to really like space and stuff as well.
Those structures back there, they eluded Mirren. Unusual things, but useful in their own way. I wonder how you'll navigate them.
Okay. Is that going to be the final hub? Battery. Appears to be spreading. I am not concerned. What do you mean, spreading? What? Is this battery... I was wondering if that battery wasn't going to work, because... so what happens if I just do this? Oh. Oh, that happens. Oh my god, that's what it means by ASCII? Yeah, I mean, I should have guessed, but... oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna destroy me. Okay. So I can't actually copy that, which is weird. So what about this? Yeah, it's like not there. God, I can't get over this ASCII art. I mean, I suppose I can just do that. And then just jump back over here. So does this work?
You figured it out! Mirren would have been impressed.
I didn't though. I didn't actually figure it out. What is like the puzzle here? What to call this violent infection? So yeah, when they're that color, I guess like I can't. They don't actually get copied by the camera. Weirdly. Oh whoa, it's one of these, but no one called me. Huh? Seems to be spreading, but I'm not concerned. So what happens if I take a picture of that? Is it still the same? Yeah. I need to understand how this mechanic works, so I'm thinking what it is like, yeah, I can't take pictures, I basically can't duplicate these things by just taking a picture of them, it seems. I'm guessing that is it. That just doesn't work. I need to actually physically pick them up if they're violet. They cannot be copied. I'm guessing that's all there is to it. You made it seem like it was such a big revelation, but, I mean... Oh, okay, we're here now. Ooh, this place is kind of creepy. I didn't beat the infection, I transformed it, making the violet work for me in ways that will change everything. I've spent days playing with it like I did the first block set Mom gave me as a child. The schematics of what I've created are mind-blowing. I've always told myself that people will only flock to you once your work truly pushes the boundaries of what they think is possible. With the violet, we can do that and more. We can show them how to build new realities with a substance that breathes like a living organism, replicates with all the elegant momentum of a machine, but doesn't destroy unless we want it to. I have to do big things with the violet. It's too monumental of a discovery not to put to use.
This is incredible. The system is self-learning, ever-growing. It can be used to build structures, new buildings, supported on its
Wonder
own
how we're
energy.
going to reach that
This
teleporter.
could truly help push the principles of my research to new heights. I need to show this to Haraya immediately.
What a fond memory. Mirren was so excited about her work. Ambition is an infectious thing.
Yeah, the stuff is like moving. So you found a substance that basically self-replicates and grows on its own? I'm kind of understanding why everyone was scared of what you were doing. So you're saying how are we going to get to that teleporter? Oh, I'm out of camera film. Oh yeah, that would be an issue, wouldn't it? Violet air filtration architecture? Yeah, it's like you said, it's like a living organism. Weird. Incredible how it breathes. Yeah, it is. It is pretty wild. There's my picture. Okay. Pick up cube? Okay, I have a Rubik's Cube. I don't know what I'm going to be using that for, but I have it. There's also that. Although I can't pick that up. What am I using the Rubik's Cube for? Oh, to get up here, right? I can't jump that high normally, so yeah. And then this gives me a photo. It makes such a weird noise when you walk across it. Sounds like I'm like walking across like pebbles? Alright, well. There we go. Go ahead and just get rid of that so I can walk in here, grab you. And yeah, we should be good from there, yeah? Should be able to take a picture and just set it down, because yeah.
There it is. Another brilliant workaround.
Yeah, so it's basically just the purple stuff will not show up on film. effectively. You can't copy it with a picture like you can other things. Weird. So anything covered in the substance.
Where's that coming from?
Right here.
You made it! I'm so happy. Nice work. You're near the end of this wild maze. At least, as far as I can tell. The weather disruptor must be around here somewhere.
Many passions.
It's Mirren's life work, right? She must have stashed it away. Find it, and let's get you out of there.
God, I hate
The
that.
weather disruptor. Mirren's life's work. I see. Mirren and the others developed a lot of potential solutions for your current climate worries. I'm sure one will be useful. Yes, I'm sure.
I hate when when two characters start talking at the same time. I'm trying to listen to one, but that was my fault for walking away, but I didn't expect Kat to be over there. Sorry, Kate. Okay, so this is a dark room. Interesting. Actually developing the photos like that. And you said it was Mirren's idea to use photos, specifically. Appreciate the view. You made this. You can master anything. Broken. Revisit later. Ooh, and that's the exit. So we're, like, done. Okay. Hello. Pet you again, so... How high can we reach? Not even the sky can limit us. There we go. Now... Now therein lies the issue, because I can't make it over there. Is there another picture that I missed? Somewhere, maybe? There is a picture over there. Damn it. So... What if I do this? Alright, what are you? Aha! That is what I needed. Okay, and now I just come over here and use this. Yeah. Okay, let me actually connect it right there.
Perfect fit.
Beautiful.
Elegant solution.
Yeah, so okay, so this purple stuff works weird. Like when you put a photo down over it, it doesn't take over the purple stuff, but also you can't copy the purple stuff, which is interesting. Very, very weird. There we go. Alright, that gets me over here.
Looking around me now almost feels like seeing into the future. How exciting! To think that one day our cities could look like this, could breathe like this. It's never too early to change the world.
I kinda don't like the look of it. It looks like... It looks futuristic in the worst way possible to me. Because it looks very... I don't know. It looks very sterile, corporate. I just don't like it. I don't like it for that reason. Like, I'm sure you can make it do prettier things, but the fact that it basically just looks like a bunch of small cubicles, it's... I don't know. I don't enjoy the appearance of this particular material, despite how amazing it might be.
You know? Always taking new information, mastering it quickly. Ingenuity. From what I've gathered, having a passion to strive forward is the first step to accomplishing many things.
I think you're giving me too much credit, Kate. I'm not the brightest. Alright, so... boom. Grayscale. Yeah, I mean, I'll run it. We'll swap filters in between levels, I think, so we can see all of them. It seems like a good call.
Mirren always loved her research corners.
Your discoveries will be published in a revised edition someday. Object number 14, Violet Rise Project. This might be the one. 32, Violet Rise, Violet Rise, Violet Rise.
All this work, I see now that it's only part of the solution. What we need is a grounded catalyst that can place full control over the atmosphere directly into our hands. A machine to offset the RISE project's nitrogen emissions. The missing piece of the puzzle that will bolster the architecture's weaknesses. Kate, can you archive this batch of results? I've a brilliant idea that I need to diagram.
Uh-oh. I got myself into a bad spot there. Yeah, that was not ideal. Okay, so you're going to use this to solve the climate problem. Is specifically what you're mentioning here. That makes sense. And you specifically have a project in mind to utilize this. Teleporter does need to be powered. Okay, so what's over here? This is the area I have not explored. Useless junk for Ah Leung to play with. I do have 5 pictures. I see no batteries, though? Right? That's an issue, yeah? I'm just gonna start doing some things. What happens if I do that? There's nothing, because we're currently surrounded by this purple stuff. Everything we're on is purple stuff. So... Yeah, I don't think I need to be up there. Where am I gonna get a battery? Am I missing something? Probably. Up here. Up there. Nothing there. Interesting. Color me confused currently. Aha, there we go. Cool. Alright, let's just do like right here. Oop. That was not the correct thing to do. There we go. And then can I just take a picture of that again and... Yes. It's like, oh, but it, okay. I see. Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Let's just take a picture of you again. And throw another one down, like, so. No? Maybe if I do this. There we go. Just put it above so it doesn't overwrite the old one. The ASCII filter is interesting. Wait. Oh, I didn't save it. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, this isn't my grayscale filter. You do have to actually, like, proper select it when you do it. Damn. Oh well, we'll swap after this then. We had ASCII for a little bit longer. Good old ASCII art. Seen a lot of that in my day. Well, you don't see it as much anymore. Painting. Okay.
Okay, I do have a first build. I can't say that I'm happy with how it's turned out, but it is a start. That counts for something. Okay, I'll run the test just to have the data. After that's done, we'll leave this workspace behind and begin again.
Okay. Raindrop, 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 raindrop. Building block set for Mirren. Should make better modeling tools in your photo developing chemicals.
Artful gift from Iran, no doubt.
Saying that's just like an actual gift that Aharon gave. Ooh, and this is how we find you. Ooh, and there's even Viewfinder film. What a weird place. Oh, this is crazy. There's even film in here. Okay. Well, I don't think I need the film, to be fair. I guess... I could do... Couldn't I just take a picture of this? And do like this? Oh, I mean, that's not gonna help me. That just puts me even lower. I guess we just go back up, huh? And like I said, I didn't need the film, so... And I keep the collectible. So... You know. There you go, that can go down there. Alright, so we got the collectible, that's the important part. Was there a battery in there, or do I have to go somewhere else for that? That is a pretty crazy gift. What a cool painting. Alright, okay. Is it really? Oh, wait. That's... Oh, okay, that's a wee bit different it is. So if I do this, I should be able to just... Yeah, but none of that stuff's there. How is this gonna work? Because I can't, like, overwrite this stuff. At all. So I've never feel like I've been able to. Okay, this one's gonna test me a little. Cause yeah, that's all the purple, like all the violet stuff, so I can't copy that. Now if I take the picture of like this and put it like right here. Yeah, that's not gonna help me either. Cause yeah, it doesn't affect this in any way. Basically. Guess that. There we go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, just that doesn't have it doesn't have like the purple stuff bottom. So if I just get rid of the floor, then the battery will fall to me. Okay, cool. That wasn't so bad.
Well done. I was wondering how you would tackle this solution.
Yeah, that one was getting me a little bit, but yeah, when I realized, okay, well the floor is not made of the substance, then it was pretty easy. Okay, I don't like these. I don't like these things. They look creepy. It reminds me of like, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like cordyceps and like, you know, specifically how cordyceps look in like The Last of Us, how they are kind of grown onto everything. It gives me that kind of creepy visual. Obviously these are not mushrooms, these are more like flowers, but just like, I don't know, they make me think of the same way, and the way the walls are moving and stuff, it really is just a creepy visual, this. Got a pet. Kate. Okay, so... Let me see, is there a... Oh, I guess I can just do this. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, the thing's broke though. That's what I'm supposed to do, I'm pretty sure though. Right? Like just take a picture of that, place it down, and as long as the thing is working, we're good. But the thing has to be working. So I think I was a little bit too... Let's go like here? Is that better? Yes.
Wonderful solution. True freedom from constraints.
Cool. Yeah, that was a pretty simple one.
I've been pondering about your search. I'm wondering, this weather disruptor? I know of it. If I'm right, then you're not too far away. Tell me, is this your solution to heal the world?
I mean, there's only 5 hubs, you know, this is 4, so... Yeah, we're not too far away.
Despite the wonders of this complex machine, it doesn't solve the root problem of the increase in UV exposure and a decrease in oxygen output. It's a plaster on an open wound. I need to brainstorm further. Kate, can you note this annotation? I'm going to try something different. Actually, wait. Let's get a photo instead.
Collaboration always sparks innovation. You're collaborating too, with someone. They're lovely. I hope the two of you find your own sparks of innovation together too.
I've collabed exactly once on my channel before, Kate, and it was really fun. I should do more collabs. They're a fun time. Well, not on this channel, but on my stream archive channel on my stream. I've collabed.
Safe to say the party was a success. Alabang was right, as much as I hate to acknowledge his genius. I enjoyed myself, but there's still work to do. Kate, can you compile the solution submissions? I want to have a laugh going over them again later.
And yeah, so the weather disruptor that you're specifically talking about, you're like part of the way there, but you're still missing a few pieces. Like you can specifically have it control like UV rays and things like that, but the oxygen is still a problem. I just sound like a stupid idiot trying to explain this, but yeah. I was trying to remember the exact wording you mentioned. But yeah, I mean UV rays, oxygen, makes sense with climate change. Solving Mirren's puzzle, four-sided cage, no way through top or bottom, become a pencil. Sihee Leung's suggestion, how does a pencil lift a battery, critical flaw in an otherwise genius plan. Turn the battery into a pencil too, the brilliant Sihee Leung strikes again. Think we're in danger of losing the plot here, thank you Haraya. Shi Leung continues to insist that his pencil idea has merit. Suggestion, use the camera. Shi Leung using the camera, no. Shi Leung and Haraya continue to refuse sensor Mirren. We're going to be here a while. I mean, they're talking about using the camera. Did I listen? I listened to that one, right? Yeah, no, we did listen to that one. These notes, this is what I wanted to read. And I whisper my answer instead. Holden, okay, wait, let's go over here. Solution submissions evaluated by the genius designer herself, Haraya. Number one, not much of a guess. Imagination is a must for everything we make here. Close but no cigar. Ah Leung, fine quote. Points awarded. Cheeky. Aharon, getting closer. I'll allow it. If anyone can impress me with design talk, it's him. Might I whisper my answer instead? Haven't got a bloody clue, but I do get points for impressing you with poetry. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and infinity in an hour. Rotation must play a part. A sense of place is required. Imagination. So, yeah, what this is, I'm imagining. That gets it there. But that doesn't actually solve the problem. Yeah, I mean, it's like it said. Rotation must play a part here. Because getting it to fall onto that... Because, yeah, there's that there. That's there now. Taking a picture with the camera doesn't actually help me get the battery. Yeah, these puzzles are getting pretty crazy now. So taking a picture allows me to do that. And that makes the battery fall down to there. But if the battery falls down to there, I definitely have no way of getting it. Interesting. Trying to think of ways to solve this, but this might take me a minute of just brainstorming, actually. Oh, hey, here's Pluto. I almost missed Pluto. I found that almost immediately. I was kind of looking for a pencil, if I'm going to be honest, to see about doing Sihee Leung's idea, but... Wait, that's totally it, isn't it? That's totally it. You just take a picture of this, right? And then you put this right here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't using my imagination enough, just like Miran said. Okay, there we go.
Onwards and upwards.
Indeed. So, where are my charms kept? Let's go change our filter first and foremost. Filter, change. Select. There we go. We are on grayscale now. So, yeah, where do my things go? So those are those two. That was quite a few levels, actually. I like the visuals of this place. That's the optional challenge. This is the next level. Okay, wow, yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of levels here. I imagine there's gonna be mostly short levels, though, because, yeah, we found 3, but we're still missing 6, so there's 6 more levels. But if there's only 17 in total, then that has to be pretty short. Like, most of the levels have to not have a lot of rooms to them. Though her music is not to my taste, I must admit that Haraya is magnificent with her guitar. She's promised to come by and play for us all here again. Ali Young was happy to see me excited, though I suspect we look forward to her next jam session for quite different reasons. He greatly enjoyed her song choices, but I was simply grateful for the way forward she inspired in me. Sound waves. Acoustic vibration to be precise. For some time now I've struggled with how to resolve the distance issue, but sound can travel faster than light. If we can extend to right frequencies, then atmospheric control can be ours. I have more tests to perform before sharing my theories with the others, but I haven't felt this invigorated since my first successful Violet build. Onwards and upwards. That's what Kate just said as well. So what is this? And how does it work?
It's brilliant. A great way to communicate.
And it's interesting, that's a show.
Does this mean when I practice my guitar, you'll be able to give it a listen?
Let's not push it, alright?
Interesting. Okay. They're specifically talking about distance. Ooh, that's a nice guitar. That is a very nice guitar. Look at you. Alright. Yeah, so they're specifically talking about distance and traveling with acoustics. I wonder if I'm gonna have to make the music get to these destinations in, you know, different ways. Hello? Yeah, that's yeah, specifically that's what's powering it. Okay. So sound, this is neat. This is quite neat. There you go.
Such a funny thing. Mirren shared with me that it travels faster than light.
That it do. Is that not close enough? Maybe right there? Hmm. I thought that would be considered close enough. But it's not. Okay, well if I move it, there we go. That works. Alright, yeah, it just wasn't close enough. Alright, and there wasn't a charm anywhere sitting around here? I don't see one anywhere. I mean, I guess the only place it could have been really is down here. Yeah, it's not really a charm this time, it's just like an actual little planet sculpture. There we go. Just trying to make it work there. Alright, next level.
Everyone deserves to have a bit of fun, even in the throes of work.
New day of signal frequencies. Naturally, the answer was there, right under my nose. If I hadn't pressed A Leung to get the signal working, then I might have kept running around and around in pointless circles for who knows how long. Another reminder to trust my instincts. They're rarely, if ever, wrong. Okay. X in range, out of range. I see. So if the X is inside the parentheses, it's in range. If it's outside the parentheses, it's out of range. Oh, that's math. I don't like math. Don't like it, I don't. Okay, so... What are you? X. Out of range. Okay. Out of range. In range. So right here, in range. What does this mean for me at the moment? I have no earthly idea. So many cat trees. Swap between photos and the camera. Hope you enjoyed the plants. These are the soil filtration results I mentioned. Okay, is the scream actually going to be screaming? Is that what this is going to be about? Yup. Okay. Yep, that's what it's going to be about. The scream is actually going to be screaming. So I'm going to use its sound. So... this is saying this right here is in range, so... that's not an obnoxious sound at all. So what does that mean? Oh. Wait, I actually gotta pull
Just
this.
makes you wanna get up and dance. And also power a teleport out of here.
Yeah. Okay, and then I have to get that over there. Yeah, I noticed that it looked different, but I hadn't pulled the lever yet. That was my bad. So, what is... I mean, can I just do it with this? I sure can. So I could have used that. I'm guessing I'm supposed to get this to move over to that somehow. I guess I could just take a picture of it and put it over there, but I can also just use the scream. So why not just do that? Okay. Neat. Oh, let's go ahead and get out. Okay. Ooh. And we're dealing with more Violet.
Good to hear from you, bud. You've got to be close now. It must be coming up. Man, I wonder why they abandoned this place. Everything has been so bizarre. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Go for gold.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure my life is not in immediate danger or anything.
Yes, Mirren's final project. I had nearly forgotten. I think... never mind. You still have some way to go. Let's carry on.
This has to be it. The rods work to absorb weather conditions. The electronic output stimulates carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen molecules in the air, assisting to promote rain or snow. Oh, it's nearly perfect. Araya didn't believe I could get this far. Even Alueng doubted me. I just need a few more tests. Just a few more.
Is this what it wants? It's weird because, yeah, it's like the angle it's at makes it slightly awkward to do. I think I want to do like... yeah, that gets me a little bit more distance if I do it this way. There we go. So that makes it over there. Then do I just need to take another picture of those and put it like right here? Kinda, yeah. And then one more, just right here. Ooh, it's a little bit too far back. Ooh, but I can't put it up too close. Ooh, okay. We need to go back to when we took the picture. There we go. Oop, I went over that. I was wondering what was happening there. There we go. That worked. Simulated darkroom paper. So, no planets hanging around in here, right? Maybe there's like some levels that have multiple of the collectibles in them. I've kind of just been assuming it's one collectible per level because that's how it's been most of the time, but maybe some of them have multiple? Because we can't have many more levels left here in Mirren's area. Sound and vapor, sound and vapor, sound and vapor. Okay. We've seen that before, right? Oh yeah, this is getting like Infinifactory weirdness with all the different moving parts we have here. Fluid mechanics. Mass flow rate. Sound waves through vapor clouds. Buh. Brain hurty. Hello. There's the pencil.
I wonder, is this how your world appears from a bird's eye view? It's rather spacious. Does it still look like this?
Not quite like that. Icon. Okay. I go into the castle. What's the castle got? There's my Jupiter. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so give me my camera back. So if I do this, but that thing runs out very, very quickly. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, you can't make that. What else would I be able to do here? Can I just do this again? Yeah, that's what I can do. So we just put it... Ow. I thought that would work. Nope. Yeah, because I'm technically falling. Yeah, it's still too far for me to walk just by doing that. What does this say? Light travels, sound travels, light plus light equals dead end reimagined kinematics of weather events using light and sound? Interesting. So if I got a picture of all of these things and put this like right here, it's not considered powered anymore. Yeah. What about getting a picture? No. Wait, was it really this simple the entire time? I think that's what it is, yeah. I think I just put it like right here. And it should eventually, if I can find the right spot for it, actually be close enough to here to do what I need it to. There we go. Yep. And then we just teleport out. Okay, that was I was making that way harder on myself than I needed to. Notes on the Lattice-Boltzmann method and the kinetics of sound waves. NASA plus UKSA studies, particle-induced turbulence in the water cycle. Algate cloud seeding program, research, Morocco. Okay, and yeah, now we're back to this stuff. Okay. So we're gonna need to move whatever we need over here Because that thing can't move. Let's see. Okay, and then we got that stuff up there. Alright, so... You need music. All the way over here. And yeah, I can't take a picture of you and just bring you over here. This has no color though, so I can take a picture of this. Okay. Now if I put you right there, it needs music to work. So if I stand on this, yeah, then I take a picture of all that, right? And then I should just be able to go put this down like right over here. And we're good. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Yeah, that one was not bad at all. Pick up photo. Okay, there's my teleporter. Ooh! Shark.jpg and a cassette tape. Alright. Ah, the photocopier. Okay. Well, we need to get into shark.jpg, I think. Begin. Maybe I want to fall into shark.jpg. Maybe. Oh, it's the cat with the shark thing on. Oh, that's adorable. I don't see... Oh, unless I can pick up that earth over there. I can't actually click on anything or interact with this at all. So, but can I grab the earth right down there? Because that's probably my other thing I need, right? I need to get rid of this stuff. I'm imagining that's what I need to do. There we go. Can I do it from there? No. Yeah, this is pushed out too much. Oh, I can't actually... Oh, I can draw on this.
Thank you. I'll cherish this.
Oh, you're very welcome. So I can't actually, like, minimize this or close it or anything. But I can draw for you. There you go. You're very, very welcome. I really thought picking up Earth there was gonna do something. Unfortunately, it seems like you can't actually interact with it at all. Okay, I thought I was being clever, but clearly I am not. How do I switch back to the other picture again? I thought it was F. Q. Damn. Okay, so... This. Yep, that's the thing. So this is gonna require... Yeah, and... I don't have a... Yep, so... Photocopier, please. Alright, so... We do this. Right. And then that will... I need to get another picture. Yeah, we're just gonna have to photocopy this a bunch, I think. Yeah. One more, please. Thank you. Alright, so now that we have quite a few of these... Now... I do... Let's see... If I do that... That doesn't really help me. Okay, what's down here though? Like I don't have my camera in this level, so I need to get that to connect some way. If I move it back a little, so it's just a wee bit closer. Almost. What if I do like this? It does actually make it work, but it turns off immediately because I need that. I need that back there. Yeah, okay. So if I do that, and then I have another one of these that connects right here. Yeah, see, the problem is it's way too far back there. Okay, let's put this like right here. All right. And then let's do this. God, this is a nightmare. Okay, I just activated both of them. Now... No. So, this is what I have done currently. So this is right here. To make it go out a little bit further. Then I flipped it, put this right here. So I could get close enough to that. So now, we can actually activate this. But... this is looking like... it's not gonna work. We do get quite a bit of time. That might work. There we go, as long as I can, yeah. Oh my god, that one was quite crazy.
Weather is truly a fickle thing. The climate can impact every living and non-living thing. Impossible questions and impossible solutions. The hold it can have on someone.
Oh
May I
my
ask you a
god.
question Maren often proposed to herself. Tell me, how does one heal the world?
Yeah, that's the question we've been asking for quite a while, huh? I mean, we know how to stop it, but now the question is quickly becoming how do we repair it, because it's very quickly hitting the point where we're not going to be able to stop it anymore. We're too far gone, basically. So... yeah, 13 out of 17 finished here in Mirren's hub. So yeah, the next few ones must be quite short. There's only 4 levels, but I'm still missing 4 planets. So alright though, this recording's been going on for an hour, even though some of that was me trying to figure out challenges and stuff, so yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode of Viewfinder off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.